Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and we're going to unbox the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. This one in particular is from AT&T, and it comes in at $299 with a 2-year contract or $825.99 unlocked. It's pretty expensive if you get it that way, but what you've got here is the white version. It also is offered in black, and you can see the box is in pretty rough shape. That's unfortunate, but let's take a look at it. We'll open it up here and flip it around, and here we have the actual device itself. This is falling off the back. This is the device itself. Let's take a look at what's in the box here. So we have the health, safety, and warranty guide. We have this little pamphlet here. We also have a USB cable. We have a very large battery. Wall charger. This should quick charge as well. And that's about, oh, it looks like there's something right in here. Looks like a couple different S Pen tips as well. So let's move all of that stuff out of the way. Grab the battery here. Let's peel this off. This is a pretty big phone. Now, without the battery, it's incredibly light. One of the differences with this one versus the previous Galaxy Note is that this has metal construction around the outside, so very nice. The back is still plastic, and the front is glass. It's got some side tape here as well. Let's get rid of these little things to keep it from scratching. All right, and let's pop the back off. So the back is plastic, just like before. It has a soft touch to it, though. It has the little AT&T logo on it. Here you can see we have expandable storage, up to 128 gigabyte micro SD. We also have our SIM card slot, fingerprint reader, camera, and here's the battery. This battery is a very large battery. It is a 3220 milliamp hour battery. So we'll place it in like that. Put this back on. Let's take a closer look at the device itself. Now, I said it comes in white or charcoal, and you can see this is really nice. This is aluminum, and it definitely is a step up in quality. Here's last year's plasticky model, a little bit different in size. You can see here the new Note 4 is a little bit thinner, at least around the outer edge and bezel. Feels really nice. The Note 4 is slightly taller right there. You've got the volume button. They've changed it a little bit. Everything just feels a lot more premium with the newer Samsung phone. So that's a great step in the right direction. Now on the back, you can see we have a 16 megapixel camera, 4K video. It also has an LED flash. It's got an f2.2 aperture actually. And you can see there's a speaker here, and it just clicked into place. Speaker there. On the bottom, we've got our S Pen. Can pop that out. We've got 2 microphones, micro USB here. Volume rocker, like we said before. On the top, your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Another microphone. Looks like an IR port. On the front, you've got an ambient light sensor, forward-facing camera, and the forward-facing camera is a 3.7 megapixel camera, so much higher than most. And the rear camera, like I said, records in 1080p HD, 4K at 30 frames per second. 1080p you can do 60 frames per second with optical image stabilization built in. So that's pretty nice with continuous autofocus. Quite a few different features. They've also featured their fingerprint reader. But the big difference on this is a quad HD display. This is a 5.7-inch display, 1440 by 2560 with 515 pixels per inch. It's a Super AMOLED display. What we have powering this device is a quad-core processor, 2.7 gigahertz, with 3 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of internal storage, like I said before. Let's turn it on. Now, let's unlock it here. I went through the quick setup, and you can see this is just the display. I wanted to give you a quick look at it. It looks incredibly vibrant. Really nice look to it. If you look here, it's a little bit textured right here. There's a little bit of a couple lines there on the top and bottom, and it's actually fairly light, and it's very thin. You know, the new iPhone boasts of its thinness, but honestly, It's really not too much thicker, and you've got a much, much thicker battery. So you can see this isn't the Plus, this is the 6, but it gets you an idea that it's really not too much thicker, but we've got a lot more battery inside of the Note 4. So this is really nice. I'll be using this for a little while before I actually do a review, but just wanted to show you and see what you guys thought of it. I've had some of you ask me to review it, and the specs are right up there with the best, if not the best, and we can benchmark them in some other videos, things like that. Let me know what you think of this. Obviously, if you know me and my videos, I'm not a big fan of TouchWiz, but it really doesn't look too bad here, and hopefully this will get the latest update to Lollipop sooner rather than later. So let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.